30 years, he has struggled with a dangerous drug addiction that nearly destroyed him. And today, he says he's clean, he's in love. And so by the time you're in prison, that's not rock bottom for you?
Nope.
Nope.
It's easy to embrace hopelessness when things seem insurmountable. And yet, it's actually just a matter of time until all of the elements come together for things to be all right. I mean, I believe that, most difficult situations will resolve themselves if you are persistent and if you don't give up entirely. And that's what I never did. I never gave up. It's not that difficult to overcome these seemingly ghastly problems. What's hard is to decide.
Loosely prearranged destiny. And what's incredible is how far afield you can go from it and still find your way back. Sometimes it's about, I don't need to try to use something to hold on to everything. I want to pick the 5 or 7 things that I definitely want to hold on to, and I want to watch the rest of it go in and out with the tides.
This concept of things just sort of falling into place, I'm a big believer in that too.
Yeah, I'd say it's 70% maintenance of what can I do to do my part to stay out of the way. And then the other part, I always think of it as like this little super thin, invisible thread, but you can feel the tug, and you just you have to be really gentle, and you have to pause when agitated, and you have to go for it when you're going to, like, there's 4 walls in here, which one has the map behind it? It's that one. And you knock down the wall and it's there,
Yeah, what is that though? That's a
synchronicity.
Yeah,
intuition. I don't know.
Right.
It's the big I don't know. See clearly. See clearly, even if your vision is going. And it's difficult because I feel like we all just get buffeted by feelings and ego or fears or little, chips of resentments or intuitions that are tied to something maybe higher but you think is out of your reach or whatever. So, I need to be kept right-sized, because I can easily fall into self-seeking and depression and self-pity and judgment and all that stuff. It's it's a bit of a default, but I spend enough energy and I've had enough help over enough years to actually just say, oh, that's just awful, destructive behavior you're entertaining in your head,
bad patterns, just bad thought patterns.
Yeah. So confidence, there's been times when I felt I'm in possession of it, and then you want to let go a little bit, because it's only ever the moment and life guiding you. The wind is so at your back that you're like, wow, are you just jumping over the waves and all that by yourself? And you're like, you bet I am. So I think it's great to be in full possession of what you would call supreme confidence, and then see what happens if you don't hold on to it so hard, because it's great, but it is a bit of an illusion, because like everything else, it's always changing. Always know what your action is, because then when you come in the morning confident, or when you come in the morning and you can't hit your ass with both hands, you know what to do. Every time you're on a new project, it's a completely different, fingerprint. You never know what you're going to get, and sometimes projects seem blessed, and sometimes you could say they're cursed. But I like discovering things. It's just that thing of, no matter what you think, the tides are changing quickly, and you just got to keep working. It was one little mosaic after the next, and sometimes when you get outside of the fortunate, interesting, creative experience you're having, you kind of go like, it's very dreamlike.
Yeah, my whole life's a dream.
Once something goes your way, you can draw all the parallels you want, and you can call it destiny. Well, fortunately, I don't have to find out, right? It's just interesting, too. And I really feel, it's so funny, at this point in my life, and being, I love movies, I love creativity, I love music, I love culture. And the fact that I actually have a place in it while I'm observing it and digging it is like, it's It's an honor.
Smile. Though your heart is aching, smile. Even though it's breaking. When there aren't clouds in the sky, you'll get by.